And we'll press the power button as you heard. And in a few seconds the system will start coming up. At the top you see the iDirect flashing a couple lights as it goes through a pre-test. See a monitor, please wait on the TrackStar. Now it says loading, please wait. And it shows stowed and idle. And at this point we'll go ahead and start bringing up the system, or it will start coming up. Give it a few more moments. And I'm going to let the iDirect start coming up a little bit farther. Really no problem in going ahead and hitting the deploy switch or hitting run. There we go. The iDirect just cycled. And at this point I'm going to go ahead and hit start or hit run. And we're going to start bringing up the antenna. Right now with it in startup, the antenna is coming up from stow up to a position where it can move to the left and the right without a problem, without breaking anything. You also notice the green light above the run switch where it says start. You might not be able to see that part, but you'll see the green light. That indicates that the antenna is being told to do something. Okay, now the antenna is getting compass readings now that it's come up to where the compass is level, getting an idea of where it's pointing. And while it does that, it's going to the left and the right, just a little bit off center from the stow position. And again, it's elevated far enough to where the compass is level and it's not going to hit something. As if you're not parked under a bunch of trees or wires. Okay, down the lower left hand side you'll see the two enhanced wireless modules are starting to come to life. Little green lights on the left hand side on the lower part. Alright, now the TrackStar is showing Wait GPS. It's showing it's acquired 5 GPS satellites. That's pretty good. I'm going to slide this over so you can see the Verizon, or hopefully you'll see the Verizon one. Let's see, yep, you got it there. All right, now the TrackStar has gone to where it is scanning for the reference satellite 101. This will take a little while, but while we're sitting here we can enjoy the green lights of the enhanced wireless modules coming up. Here in a few moments you'll notice a big difference between the two. The one on the left will sit there and try and cycle that little light on the left hand side of it without really getting any activity. Shortly after that, the one on the right, that would be this one down here, is going to show that both lights are flashing. Not quite yet, but it will in a moment. You also notice up there on the TrackStar, it is trying to peak on the signal and get the best signal it can. And once it gets the best signal it can off that reference satellite, it'll swing on over to the data satellite, which would be 127. Okay, now you can see that the Verizon wireless card, the one right here, is flashing back and forth. Both left and right lights are flashing. Pretty much indicates that Verizon is up, but you'll notice hardly any activity over on the AT&T on the left. That's because it's not active. Have to turn that baby on, but we can't do it. We have to do it with money. Back there up on the TrackStar, you'll notice it's still peaking on 101, but it's pretty close. It's almost ready to shift over. And I see a fairly quick shift when it does it. So now you could actually start using Verizon. Even though you can't see it, the wireless access point has just come up online. And it's doing a pre-test. Started off with a blue flash and then it went to flashing green. And here in a moment it'll be a solid green on the wireless access point, which is on top of the other case, which you can't see. There we go, we're on 101. The reference satellite was acquired, and now we're on 127 for our data satellite, and it's peaking. If you notice up there at the top of the iDirect, a few lights are moving around. The receive light just went solid green. Transmit is an amber. We're waiting for a full lock in a moment. As soon as it gets totally locked on, it'll say that on the TrackStar. By the way, I've already called and verified that we are activated as far as our satellite channel. Okay, and we're just about ready to go to lock. Or so we think. And the wireless access point just went solid green over on the other box. There we go, and we just went to the lock. And you'll see on the TrackStar display, it'll say GPS sent and transmit enabled. Those two indicate that it is talking with the iDirect. And I'm going to go ahead and turn on the buck power supply, and you'll notice a change in the iDirect lights. Instead of having a green, amber, green, 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 we will have green, green, a flashing green, and a green, green. And as soon as I hit the switch, we should go to green, 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 green. Solid green across the board. We'll see how long that takes. That middle one is your net, and when it's flashing, it's trying to get connected. Now that it's solid, we have a connection with our service provider. So we've got a lock, GPS sent, transmit enabled, and green across the board. So if everything's good, we can come up online for public internet. Now, even if it's not coming up online, we still have the Verizon is going to provide public internet as long as we have service available. Going back here, I'll turn the transmit back off. I know this is dark, but that's so you can see the lights. And I'll go ahead and bring up a light here, give it a little bit more view. And to turn it off, we've already turned off our transmit. We'll come over here to the run switch. Hit it once, you'll see the light, the green light at the bottom at stop. Then we'll come over and hit the minus button over here to the right on the Trackstar, and it'll show stowing. Now this will take a little while before it gets all the way down, but this will not affect the wireless card. We can still work all we want while we're stowing that antenna using the wireless. And we'll keep this running long enough for you to see just how long it takes to stow this thing. And it does take a little while. It's got to swing back around, find center, move around a little bit to verify it's at center, and then move its way down to the stow position. And sitting inside here, I can hear the antenna moving around. I can also get out and take a look, or I can open up the vent and take a look. Either way is a good option. Always remember, when you're putting down the antenna, never trust the indications you get on the panel. Always go outside and look. Okay, I heard that the feed horn bottom just hit the ceiling or hit the roof. So it's now starting to drive the reflector down to the stow position. Should be just about 30 seconds or so. It should be all the way down. Okay, now it shows stowed. Hopefully that is correct. I'm going to bring this up so you can see the other part. That right there, you can see the green reflection on the cabinets there. That is from your wireless access point. That indicates that it's up and running. Alright, we come down here, and what we'll do is shut down the system. All we have to do, press the button, and lo and behold, it's off.